Alvarez versus Meltzer, the show where I challenge the star rating of the one and only Dave Meltzer. My name is Ryan Alvarez, and today we are taking a look at Terrordome. From TNA Sacrifice 2008. Meltzer gave this a 3.25 star rating out of 5. Let's see if I agree. So this is essentially Mad Max Thunderdome. It's essentially 6 sides of steel that they've painted red, and they put a dome on top. There's a little hole in the top. The goal is to scale the structure and escape through the small hole in the top. So they're saying it's about 30 feet from the floor. It is also worth noting that all of the people in this match either are wearing gloves or their hands are heavily taped to be able to scale the side of the Terrordome. So we have 10 participants in this match. We have Curryman, the Guru Sanjay Dutt, Consequences Creed, also known as Xavier Woods in today's WWE. We have Shark Boy, Jimmy Rave, Kaz, also known as Frankie Kazarian on AEW now, Chris Sabin, Alex Shelley, Johnny Devine, and the final one is Black Machismo Jay Lethal. He is the franchise in Ring of Honor at the moment, and forever will be. Jim Cornette comes out after everybody is already in the ring. We're ready to go. He says that he's going to sweeten the pot. So the main event for this was supposed to be Samoa Joe, the current TNA World Heavyweight Champion, against Kurt Angle, and against Scott Steiner, who is going to be invoking his Feast or Fire briefcase match to gain entry. I'm going to have to cover Feast or Fire on here. But very briefly, it's similar to Money in the Bank, but there's 4 briefcases. Some hold different stipulations or title opportunities. Anyway, back to this. So Kurt Angle has a legitimate neck injury. He's been doubling over in New Japan while wrestling in TNA. But he has a legitimate neck injury. He cannot compete. So Cornette says not only is this match for the number 1 contender spot for the X Division Championship, but now it is for Angle's spot in the main event match. So at the bell, everyone makes a mad scramble for the hole to start climbing up the side of the Terrordome. We see that they put poor Rudy Charles up there. Reverend Rudy Charles is like harnessed in. He's literally like on like the start of the dome part. He's just there, just hanging. And commentary says, and this is Don West all the way, in case there's a photo finish, 2 people cannot fit through this tiny hole. It could barely fit the winner of this match. We'll get to that, but Kaz hits Devine with a dead eye. Shark Boy catches Kaz with a missile dropkick. We then see that Creed is dangerously close to the top, but he doesn't keep climbing. He just turns around and gives Kaz a crossbody. Super Tower of Doom spot. Multiple guys climbing and being cut off at this point. Creed with a Creed DT on Johnny Devine. Shelley hits a sliced bread on Creed. Shark Boy with a chummer on Alex Shelley. And I've got to stop here because Shark Boy is probably one of my more enjoyable characters in TNA. Him and Curryman. Just the fact that Shark Boy is a complete ripoff of Stone Cold Steve Austin. Instead of chugging beer, he's chugging water. Instead of hell yeah, it's shell yeah. Just super creative here. And, you know, props to the person who played Shark Boy or TNA management, whoever came up with this character. I'm very intrigued. We're gonna have to do more Shark Boy stuff on here now. But too bad for Shark Boy. Kaz hits a Wave of the Future on him. Curryman with a big power bomb on Sanjay Dutt onto the other participants, leaving Curryman for the moment as the only man standing. Jimmy Rave with a running STO on Curryman. Curryman chases Jimmy Rave up the cage, hits a super spice rack. Kaz with a Spanish fly now on Curryman from the top rope. Kaz starts the climb, but Divine cuts him off with a code breaker. Divine hits Divine Intervention on Consequences Creed. He starts his climb. Coming back to Kaz. Kaz pulls Johnny Divine off of the roof. So he's already made the descent towards the hole. But Kaz pulls him off. It's a big crowd spot where they're all waiting to catch him. So everyone's down. Kaz continues the climb. He gets through the hole. And he wins. This was a lot of fun, honestly. So with that being said, do I agree with Meltzer? I do not. I'm going to give this 4 stars out of 5. And that might be just my late 2000s pre-Hulk Hogan TNA mark in me talking. But anything with the X Division is never a bad place to start when you're diving into TNA. The match is exciting. It was nonstop. There was a ton at stake. So when you see guys, climbing faster to try and get to the hole, or things along that same line of just desperation within your own character, it was just really great. I think this would have been better with maybe 8 guys instead of 10. But overall, I think they did a great job. I think Kaz was the right call. The only other one that probably would have made sense here would probably be Black Machismo, Jay Lethal. Everybody else is just kind of X Division, mid-card-esque guys. And there's nothing wrong with that. You have Sabin and Shelley, one of the top tag teams in TNA. Lethal, former X Division champion. Jimmy Rave at this point is one half of the Rock and Rave Infection. I'd be with current day Lance Archer. Already went on my rant about Shark Boy, Curryman. Consequences Creed. We're getting into this Lethal Consequences phase where Lethal and Creed are going to team up. And then Sanjay Dutt has been an X Division mainstay since the NWA days and a former X Division champion. So, all of these guys are killing it right now within TNA. Just Kaz is the guy that you can take and elevate. And I think that just him being stuck in the X Division kind of hurt him a little bit. But I'm glad that, today in AEW, he's getting a lot more singles opportunities. So, to the match, you at home, what did you think about it? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe, as well as visiting our social media links in the description. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time on Alvarez versus Meltzer.